Ooh, welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army. I'm not really playing Tekken 8, really, so I'm not too sure what I'm going to call this episode yet. So we'll just leave it as we're looking at Tekken 8. I have on the screen as big as I can make it. I might be able to zoom in more. I'll find out how it looks once I look at Twitch, but I got the Bandai Namco site, which you can just go to the site and then scroll down and then click on the newest patch notes, and it'll just take you right here, which I'll also copy and paste the I could copy and paste the link as well around. Yeah, I'll be a good boy. So I'm like normally, and this is, Tekken has changed a lot of things. I normally was just like, you know, I'm gonna play this game casually, and I really think I still am playing this game casually. And then I'll just get my information whenever it comes out, weeks or months from now. I'll read up on it whenever somebody puts a video out for it about the new update, the new season 3, all the patch notes, and I'll get it from them, right? And now it's just like, well, I don't want to wait. And I managed to get home late, but I'm still home enough that I can probably do another live stream of this. So I figure let's not do a short big game where I can't do a full 4-hour stream, but I can do this, and maybe I can zip through this a little quicker than somebody else doing the notes. So I think I got my mouse shown. Again, I can't see my, yes, okay, I got my mouse shown. It's just I got 2 tabs running at the same time, so we'll see how this runs. But we're just gonna scroll down and go. The update has definitely passed. Yes, it's definitely passed by now. My Tekken updated when I turned on the PlayStation 5, all of that stuff. So all of that's done, and there, replay data created will no longer be playable, of course. All replay data will be deleted. That sucks, but it is what it is. The behavior and performance adjustment will be updated. The data will be retained. Okay. The stuff in the shop, I'll leave that up to you. Whether you're like, that's awesome or not. I think there is a bunch of free stuff, but there's round 9 added. Again, I'm not here for that kind of stuff. So like, I have zero interest in outfits and cosmetics and whatever else I could get in those shops, and I'm not here to fill out the thingy, the battle pass. Like I like to think I'm a casual Tekken player. A Leo costume, Brian costume, Tekken special deal event. Changes will be made to the rank reset and rank point increase and decrease system to create a fairer competitive environment. So this is like not for me. I have no idea what they're doing in the ranks, whether to make it more fair or not. Like, all I know is that like we get a lot of help to get into like the purple and blue ranks. And then after that, it's just like, yeah, we're no longer holding your hand, and if you lose a lot, and if you win, you don't get that much. And you gotta be pretty consecutively good to keep ranking up. So I don't know what's changed. It just says that they matching specifications can also be revised and improved. Matchmaking speed. That sounds like a good thing to me if they sped up. Again, a lot of people really care about going online and fighting, not having to wait and having opponents to fight. So I'm assuming that's a good thing, hopefully. The rank, starting rank season will be determined by the highest rank achieved. The game already popped by and said I was there. Main characters will be reset up to 4 ranks, with Brawler 6 Dan as the minimum. It looks like I'm a battle ruler now. Such sub-characters will have the ranks determined individually. 2 special title plates will be awarded. The title plate displaying the highest rank achieved in Season 2. And a commemorative plate. Okay, so I did see those when I had to click on that because the game didn't play until it said, we reset your rank from here to Battle Ruler, and here are 2 plates. And then once I clicked onto it, then the game loaded in to the main menu, which is running in the background now. You can't see it because I got this up and running, but I can swap to it after I'm done. Maybe. We'll see. Rank point gain loss adjustments. Okay, so they are going to talk about it then. The rank point thresholds required for promotion and demotion will be adjusted. The amount of rank points gained or lost per match will be adjusted accordingly. Promotion bonuses will now always be granted upon promotion. Promotion bonus will apply to the rank below God of Destruction. Are they going to allow everyone to get to God of Destruction now? With the points? Because I thought they stopped in Kishin. Right? And then it's just like, good luck getting to go to Kishin. Right? So up to... Are they saying to below God of Destruction? Maybe it's still the same thing. It just sounds like way higher ranking to me. Rank point bonuses granted during win streaks will be adjusted. Win streaks bonuses will apply to the rank below Bushin. The revenge bonus will now grant additional rank points when winning a rematch after losing a match. Are they gonna fix, like, again, I have no scene on the matchmaking stuff. I know, like, the courtesy is to, like, skip your intro and do both matches. It doesn't matter if you get smoked, you do the both matches. Me who's losing is I'm going to learn from it, and you who are winning will get your points and you can keep polishing up on the stuff that you've been working on. Now, I've ran into people that I've outright won and they did not do a second match, and then I had one where I got completely 3-round browned. I got smoked and they didn't rematch me again, and it's just like, what? Like, how am I supposed to learn from you if I can only do 3 rounds and you're gone? Right? So that happens a lot. There's a lot of people still throttling the internet and still people plugging. So like, I don't know. I'll just keep reading, but the revenge bonus sounds interesting. Players will not be demoted unless they lose 2 consecutive matches, even if their rank points fall below the demotion threshold. What? If you lose 2 consecutive matches, you will demote. But if you don't, you'll never demote? Even if your points go below? In that case, rank points will remain at the minimum value for that rank without triggering a They're not going to allow you to demote? How do I want okay, so now I want to watch videos on this and see how the people who know what they're talking about and know what's going on, I want to know how they are going to react to that. Now I'm curious. Losing again from that state will decrease rank points and trigger a demotion. Okay. It almost seems like if you could somehow pull off a win, you'll never get demoted. Win once, lose, or lose, win, and lose, you'll never get demoted? The rank point modification system, which applies under certain rematch conditions, will be removed. So something that was introduced in version 2 will be removed. I don't know, again, I didn't pay attention to that. Sub-character rank adjustments. The timing and target rank of automatic, not atomic, wow, what am I reading? Sub-character ranks increases will be revised to reduce mismatches of player skill levels. So are they talking about when someone gets the Tekken God 2 or 3 with their main, and then they start another character, and they're just like, they're gonna smoke you, man, even on their second character, right? I'm not gonna beat your second character or your third character. You've gotten that far? Yeah, like, I stand no chance against you. Are they gonna, like, try to somehow fix that? Because, yeah, I'm not that much online. I did a little bit. But, yeah, like, we'll see where that goes. Matchmaking will now be based on rank of the current character currently being used. The previous system based on the highest rank among the player's characters will be removed. Okay, I thought that that's what they would normally do. If you're like, I'm playing as a first Dan, Not that you can, and you have a God 1, but you can't, I mean, you can't do it, but if you could, like, you're still gonna get matched up against God 1s with your first stand character? Like, that's wild. Anyway, we'll see where that's going on. Previous system base of the highest rank among character players will be removed. When matchmaking with characters ranked the God of Destruction or higher, rank differences within one will be treated as the same rank to expand the matchmaking range. I think that is something that people were asking for, right? Once you get that high up, no, you're not fighting anybody. And there's long waits, and then you get ranked up with somebody who's like 2 or 3 ranks below you. And it's not like that they're so far beneath you, but it's just like you got to there, and it might be a mismatch, basically, right? It might be. So they just found a way to get more God of Destruction characters, which I'm nowhere near there, to be able to fight more, which is what I think was the problem. Once you got up that high, like, you just couldn't fight online anymore, and you had to play as another character, but not the character you wanted to play as. And some people, like, purposely losing to go down ranks to keep fighting weaker people. Like, yeah, there's that happens too. If matchmaking is performed with God of Destruction 1 under the same rank restriction, matchmaking rule will include 100, 101, and 102. Okay. The default cursor position of the matchmaking search filter will be changed from rank restriction to confirm. Default rank restriction setting changed to +2, not the +1. I don't think I need to go up +2 ranks above me, especially when I'm still trying to learn. I'd rather just fight people within my ranks. Detailed information regarding rank point increase and decrease will be displayed on the results screen after the rank matches. Was that not always there? Quick matches are quick matches. All online matches. So the time required will just be reduced. Okay, practice. Players will now be able to restart practice while switching character positions using touchpad view button V or touchpad and down. Will be able to restart practice while switching character positions. I can just swap on the fly, not to go in the menu and change it. Did they ever hear the thing that I said to add to practice mode and it'll be amazing? 10 additional slots will be added to shared customization slot, the total of 30. Okay, they're doubling, they're adding more customization. That's good. I assume a lot of people like that. I really don't care. A swap option will be added in slot operations. Oh, okay. If you're creating a character, you can have them on the left side or right side looking like, yeah, okay. Multiple customizations can now be saved to slots. Player customizations can be swapped. Okay. Replay. A health gauge from each player's player customized settings will be displayed instead of just the one that I have on, which, do I really care? The display can be turned off. Okay, if they have something like that's massive and blocks the health bar, yeah, I'd rather just have the one that I have on, so I might just turn that off. Hey, Flowers, welcome back. Leaderboards will be collected and made available for viewing, so we can at least still see the leaderboards. The Season 3 match records will now be collected. The sound sitting option will be added in the practice menu. And the ghost battle while waiting. The character select background music can be changed. And the background can be changed from the jukebox. The character select background can be changed. Oh wait, could you never do that before? Okay, I mean, I thought I did. Anyway, if it's added more music stuff, cool. I'm cool with that. Player characters. Balance direction. Based on Tekken, its core philosophy, which is they want us to be aggressive, the following balances have been made. Adjustments that respect each character's concepts. Well, I mean, they gotta get rid of a lot of moves if they want to respect the character's concepts again. All those moves that they had gotta go, right? Isn't that what ruined their concept? Law shouldn't be able to do the move that he does so easily. Like, there's a whole lot of stuff that's got to go back. Steve's got to not be able to do that thing. Harangue's not going to be able, shouldn't be able to do a low homing plus on hit or block move, like that's like all of that's gotta go. If you want to respect the concept. Anyway, while preventing excessive performance gaps between characters, Anna is like one of the problems, everybody. Excessive power gaps. Anyway, strengths, weaknesses, and distinctive advantages of each character were reviewed. Okay, reevaluation of risk and reward, which is really important once you start going online. You should start learning how to do that. That's a whole nother skill. You just don't know how to do it without, you know, learning how to do it and then figuring it out. During season 2 updates, gradual revisions were made to address the excessive frame advantage situations. Yeah, there still is a whole lot that's way too high. There's still Claudio's Starburst, yeah, that's one, but there's like also a lot more going on than that. So yeah, Flowers, I'm a little late, but hey, better late than never. +8, man, there's people running around with +11 and +14 moves still, and I'm like, I have 1 +5, 1 +3, a couple +1s, and it's just like, dude, I'm struggling here. I would love to have +14 in your face with destructive mode. Are you kidding me? While I hit you, I'm in plus frames, and I can 50-50 mix you up and splat you at the wall for 90 damage? Yeah, I can't do that with my Elisa. Anyway, let's just get back to me picking on Tekken 8, but let's go. Revision of the relationship between unique powered-up states and the heat system. So when they say unique powered-up states, it's that stupid install that they added. Brian has an install. Asuka, Snake Eyes, Asuka has the Naniwa Gusto. That's the install. That's a little overpowered, right? You have the heat mode and you have infinite use of your install moves. And then you can just have your install after heat ends, and you still have access to your powered up moves. And other characters who don't have install don't have that power. I don't have an install move. I just don't get all these extra moves with more safer lows and plus on block moves. Right? Like, I don't have it. So it's just like, yeah, you gotta do something about that indeed. And absolutely you do. So we'll see what they're doing there. Revision of the wall splat properties caused by the heat smash. Jin is notorious for an unbelievable heat smash, okay? From halfway across the screen on the city state, you can heat smash Paul as well. Heat smash from halfway across, and you will wall splat, and Jin will just run at you. Takes about 3 seconds for him to get to you. Run at you for about 3 seconds, and then stick you to the wall and do a full wall ender on you. And it's like, excuse me? Right? And then other people got like, your heat smash will break the floor or break a wall, and like, that's problems as well. And then we all have our moves that put you in the heat. And all of those moves have like some kind of wall splat property. So I think they like, from what I thought I saw, they kind of removed that stupid wall splat, so if I nail you and hit you at the wall, you're just gonna slope down and I will not be able to hit you. And combo you back up into the wall and extra tornado you into the wall and then do a full combo. Wall finisher, like, I think they got rid of that, so we'll see. Again, I would love to, after this I do want to watch a video because I'm so curious about the thing I read up before. But yeah, for characters whose heat smash previously triggered a wall splat, the behavior was ununified, so that the wall splat no longer triggers the by the heat smash. As a result, situations where heat smash would lead to excessive advantage, post-wall scenarios have also been reduced. That's me. My Elisa needed that nerfed, okay? I've already spoke about this in like another game, but yes, my Elisa I can heat smash you and you could sidestep me. And I'll straight up whiff. But I'll hit 3+4, and I would just keep on flying, and you'll never catch me. And if you run at me, I can just hit a button and turn around immediately. Go into a plus on block mid that you can't, like, if it's blocking, I'm still plus. Like, and it's 8 frames. You're gonna be Yoshi or better to stop that move. And it's just like, how is that fair, right? So yes, my Elisa, she was guilty of that. Absolutely, and I did it. I did it once in battle where I'm like, whoops, they sidestep. Well, I'm just gonna keep on flying away. Like, I don't want to have my back to whoever this character was, so I just flew away. Like, and yeah, that's not right. That's not fair. Improvements to air combos. Issue where combos became excessively long. Yes, they have. A lot of people have been talking about combos going way too long. Now again, my character can't do it, but Jin and many other people, well, that's right, Flowers is here, I'm gonna sass them hard, can do a launch into a filler, into a hard tornado, into another hard tornado, into a heat smash, into a hard tornado, into a wall splat, and then do a full wall finisher, full scaled wall finisher. And it's just like, dude, man, I've been here for 20 seconds. Can I just play the game? Right? And not just Jin, but you know what I mean? There are people who it's just too long. And I've heard about this, so I'm casual and I heard about too long of combos. When a heat gauger was landed a ground hit and then followed up heat dash was also addressed. What about the ones where they're adding the heat and then add the thing and then add the tornado to a heavy tornado? None of my heavy tornadoes work in combo, by the way. So I have no heavy tornado into another heavy tornado. Like nothing will hit. I tried every move under the sun. It doesn't work. So I could hit you, filler tornado, hard tornado, send you to the wall, hard tornado you again, and then do like a wall. Like I can't do it. Like I'm missing out on whatever that special thing was. The previous system where the opponent's airborne distance was reduced under these circumstances was removed, and the behavior was adjusted to match that of the standard air combos. So now you can't just do the thing, do the filler, do the heat smash, tornado up, wall splat, and then do the wall finisher. You're gonna keep flying away now? Because they already wrecked my Elisa this way. By removing the up forward one, you get sent flying too far away. And that's why Elisa had to like walk in and then sidestep to the left to be able to hit down one, because they kind of broke my Elisa doing this. But we'll see. Either way, we'll see. If they shorten the combos, great. Additionally, the damage scaling for combos under these conditions was changed from the previous 60% to 70 to aiming to strike a balance between combo length and reward. Listen, I remember a time when a short combo was like, you know, decent damage, and like going for the long combo was like weaker. And if you go from like wall to wall using the heat and using the burst and doing all that you can, like you should be doing no damage. Like you shouldn't be. People are racking up over 100 damage in season 2, and they don't have to kill themselves for it. They didn't have to go -20, -30 to do it, like my Elisa. Okay, they could just do it from like a 10-frame punch, some of them. So it was crazy and it was wild. So I'm gonna click on this. This should open up. Oh wait, maybe it doesn't. It does. Okay, perfect. Okay, zoom. There you go. My bad. I didn't realize it was going to work, but hey, it worked, so I'm happy with that. So I read this. Not all of it, but I read this and I'm like, oh, this isn't the information that I'm looking for. But I'll put it up here. Again, the link is I'll have the link in the description. I have the link here in chat. But we'll see. The balance, core, philosophy, adjustments, revision, improvements to the air combos. All of this we just read. Okay. When a counter hit causes the opponent's behavior to change, the side counter hit behavior has been adjusted to match the front counter hit behavior. Oh, I think I know what they're talking about. With my Elisa, if I can sidestep you and then do my move, I can't wall rise 1, 2, 3 you, because it'll just whiff and drop. Because that's a side hit, so I have to do 2, 3, 3 in order to pick you up. And I think they got it so that if I start sidestepping you and I hit you with my move, I can now still just do normal combos instead of try to change my combo because I hit you from the side or the back. That's what that sounds like to me. For the following characters who can stock a powered-up state, the powered-up state will now be removed when heat ends. Asuka, Brian, Claudio, Jack, Leo, Zafina, and Fakumram. So the one concern everyone has is if you get a stocked move, you go into heat and your heat ends, do you lose your stock that you've earned? That was the question that everyone was asking. Probably being figured out by now. Remove the unique knockback scaling that was applied on hit with the heat dash. Previously, only heat dash allowed for longer than normal air combos, but moving forward, the behavior will be similar to air combos performed outside of the heat dash. Adjusted the ground to hit damage scaling from 60 to 70%. It looks like it's more damage. Change so that the opponent's attack hits during frames 1 to 7 will now count as a counter hit. Okay, that's a balance for rage art? Knockback that recovers backwards automatically, dragging off that normal hit. To reduce situations where it would fail to wall splat, increase the number of frames that trigger a wall splat by 2 frames. So Dragunov's move will now have a better chance to wall splat? Great. Sliding knockback. Jin's forward, hold forward 4. Forward, hold forward 4. Jin, sliding knockback. To reduce situations where it would fail to wall splatter, increase the number of frames that trigger a wall splat by 1 more frame. A sliding knockback. Oh, okay. Heat engagers that wall splat. Fang, Asuka. Maya Lisa has one. Yeah, 1+2. I was gonna say 1+2. To reduce situations where it would fail to wall splat, increase the number of frames that trigger a wall splat. Note, there are no changes to the behavior when the following moves hit. Wait, is it reduces situations where it would fail? Are you saying I'm gonna have an easier time to wall splat you? I thought that they were going to get rid of all of the wall splats that the heat engagers can do. I just assumed all of those heat engagers, wall splats, and floor breaks were just gonna go. Lars 111, really strong. Are you okay? It's like we can wall splat easier. I don't know if that's good or bad. I think they should nerf that, right? Nerf the wall splats that everyone can do with their super powered up heat engagers. Buffer inputs at the start of a round. Adjusted that the button inputs can now override movement inputs, even if the movement command was buffered beforehand. Button inputs can now override movement inputs. Okay, are you like backing up and you throw a punch and you just keep backing up? Like something weird like that? Okay, heat burst. Fix the issue where in certain situations, following up an air hit with a heat dash would cause the opponent to remain airborne, allowing an unintended air combo instead of entering a knockdown state as intended, alleviating an issue where the positional relationship between the opponent becomes different and intended when used near a wall. Is Jack still, is that one of the things that Jack was doing? It wasn't a heat burst though. It was make some noise. Jack would hit you at a wall, make some noise, and jump over you. And if you get up, it doesn't matter. He has your back and he can grab you. And there's nothing you can do with a back grab. Is it like stuff like that or something else? Who knows? Somebody will figure it out. Up, back, back. To improve controls, inputting up, back, back will now result in a backward walk instead of back jump. Excludes characters that have a unique action assigned to it, probably like Maya Lisa. Tornado. I let this fix an issue where triggering tornado near a wall will result in an unintended behavior. Wait, so if I do like my back 2-4 and I hit you and you get wall splatted and then I do a tornado, am I not able to like hit you, splat you up against the wall and then do my full wall finisher on you anymore? What does that mean? I guess we'll figure that into low tornadoes, like fangs down, back 4. Takes an issue where hitting an opponent with their back against the wall. Follow-up attacks would sometimes fail to connect only against Dragunov Victor and Falcon Ram. Okay, that's very specific. I thought they were talking about my Elisa thing I could do. Strong aerial tailspin. This is a big problem here, but fangs up forward 3. Knockdown where opponent lands face down upon hitting the ground. Brian's that in mid-air hit. Eddie's that during a sidestep. Fix an issue where the right side ukemi could not be performed. Okay. I'm hoping they would fix the strong aerial tailspins. And last at the very bottom, fix an issue where when inputting a move during a side roll, the character would sometimes attack in the opposite direction from the opponent. The wake up low kick and the wake up mid kick. They would okay, I don't remember experiencing that. Okay, well that's something. Okay, so now we're looking at patch notes. Okay, they don't have all the characters in one. Oh boy. Okay, up at the very top, please. Balanced direction, Elisa. So Flowers said I didn't get nerfed too badly. This is probably going to make those who are in higher ranks a little upset. For Flowers and me, it doesn't really make that much of a difference if I get buffed or nerfed. Like, my damage power isn't going to be affected that much. Elisa is a character who excels at offense, really? Using Destructive Form, which you nerfed, and strong lateral movement, which is, you know, easy to sidestep and easy to float me out of the air. But you nerfed my Destructive Form. We focus on expanding her roots into Destructive Form. You still nerfed it though, so together with the addition of new moves, these adjustments are intended to make it easier to build offense pressure centered around Destructive Form, which we nerfed to pieces. And I don't even want to use Destructive Form anymore. The new move, Up Back 1, which is different than Up 1 or Up Forward 1, is a mid attack that can hit opponents who are downed. If you get knocked down, I can hit you with a mid while transitioning into Destructive Form. It has a low risk on block. Low risk on block. And a hit, an on hit provides a frame advantage to make it easier to apply offense from a distance. I gotta see this move. What do you mean I can hit you from a distance? I'm not doing any June Kamehamehas, right? They're not gonna make my Elisa so hated that she's doing Kamehamehas now. What do you mean I can hit from a distance? It allows you to pressure the opponent wake up depending on a situation. My move is to pressure you if I knock you down. Cool. New routes from Destructive Form. We made it easier to transition to Destructive Form by allowing 1+2 and to be input 4 or back to 4. So if I hit 4, I could do my homing high and I could transition into Destructive Form from 4? You know what? I'm going to just write this down. Give me a hot second, will you? I didn't realize that it's fine that I have more ways to get into Destructive Form, but when they nerfed it, why would you think I want to use Destructive Form? But 4? Oh my goodness, I can't type anything. I still haven't hit 4 yet. There you go. And what was the other one? Back to 4. Okay, that I only use that if I was like at the wall. And if I hit you with that, I'd rather not go in destructive form. I'd rather launch you in the air and do some damage to you. Why would I want to go in destructive form and hit you with a weak destructive move that will just knock you down and I don't do any damage? That's a nerf. I call that a nerf. It enables a smoother transition in the stance from multiple routes. You gotta fix my destructive form first. Add a new move called Shortcut. 4 can now transition into there. The distance from the opponent on hit has been reduced. The distance from the opponent on hit has been reduced. I'm trying to figure out what they're wording. If I hit you with a magic 4, you don't spin so far away I can't hit you anymore? Is that what they're talking about? Because yeah, that was a problem, right? If I hit you with a magic 4, you might spin so far away. I can't hit you with a punch. I'm hoping they mean that, because that was throwing me off. I had to read it multiple times. The distance from the opponent on hit has been reduced. On block, it's still the same. Adjusted so that a whiff with my heat move, exactly, will no longer transition into boot or dual boot or the destructive form. So my move is just a heat move that I do a thing and I do a backflip and I land. I can't transition. Do you know what they just did there? They got rid of the thing that they announced for Elisa in Season 1 to tell her, look at her new thing she could do. From heat, if you get hit with this, Elisa can transition into chainsaws and 50-50 you. They literally got rid of the thing from Season 1. So that means I can't do my move if I'm in heat. I can't like do my move and then like force you into a 50-50. If they got rid of my one and only forced 50-50 that I got for Tekken 8 Season 1, they better got rid of everybody else's as well, right? Right? Because mine is gone. I can't transition into the thing and force you to the forward 1 mid or the forward 2-2 low hell sweep. It's gone. Huh? And I can't even just drop down and go into in destructive form. They said they got rid of that too. Balance nerf. 2-2 adjusted the startup frames of the second attack to be a little bit quicker. Why? Does it stop me from whiffing all the time? Adjusted the startup frames of the second attack to be faster. How is 2-2 nerfed, Flowers? My second attack comes out quicker, which means if I hit you at point tip range, I might not whiff. You won't get pushed back so far on the first one. I don't think that's a nerf, Flowers. I think it allows me to hit you more often because the second hit is coming out quicker. This is faster frames, Flowers. I'm attacking faster. Up, forward, 3+4. Adjusted the collision detection to mitigate the issue of swapping positions with the opponent in certain situations. This is what Elisa's have been doing to get that extra wall damage. To like, hit you on the ground, jump up and hit you, and then do down 2-4. And I could either just hit you normally or get down 2-4, 1+2, and go into destructive mode and pressure you some more. They stopped me from being able to hop over you, but does that affect my combo? During backup, 1+2, fixed an issue where it was not possible to perform a move via buffed input after the previous move had ended. It was not possible to perform a move via buffed input after the previous move had ended. Oh, wait, can I move after that now? It wasn't like I wasn't able to do anything for a long time, and now I can probably move? Armor King. As much as I like want to go, added a new move, Shadow Force. To supplement his close range options. Not only are you gonna deal with all of his grabs, they're adding a new close range options. Taking advantage of its crouching status property, it allows for easier adaptation to the opponent's actions during close quarter engagements. Okay. So in the past, they used to have, if it was a up arrow, if it was a buff, and a down arrow for nerfs. I'm not here to read all of this. So I don't know. There's a lot of things here. King has a few things, but it looks like damage has gone up. The damage went down. Damage down. We'll figure it out when we get there. We'll figure it out when we get there. Okay, either way, Anna better been nerfed. We added new moves to stabilize her post-air combo situations, while also reviving certain moves whose performance was overly strong. Yeah, overly strong, huh? Anyway, new moves. 1-2 up forward 1+2, and 2 up forward 1+2. Down 1-2 up forward. Adds a new high attack that can be used during air combos. New move down 1+2. A low attack with a crouching status. Apply pressure from mid-game. Did they nerf everything else in this game? I don't know. To me, it sounds strong. These new moves sound strong. There's a whole lot. -10 to -12. That sounds good. That's a nerf. It was incorrectly at 1 frame and now at properly 25 frames. Okay. Again, there's a whole lot going on there. Just the collision detection. Okay, either way, that was like the A's. And we're still in the Asuka. Azucena. Brian. Oh, there's a lot of characters, everybody, by the way. There's a lot of characters. And there's like a lot of stuff here. Was excels at mid-game uses reversal and status techniques. Leveraging cancels and delays. Yeah, that's exactly what she was. We have reduced her overly high air combo damage, that's good, and direct mix-up strength, while making adjustments to allow her to better utilize her unique style. Which should be all defense, everybody. She was a defense character, no offense. If you use her for offense, you're going very negative. New move. Everyone's got a new move. A mid that's effective at catching the opponent's sidestep to the left. If she's strong, if that's her thing that she's weak against, sidestep to the left, and that helps her cover her weakness, hooray for everybody else. And yeah, that's a major buff if it stops her. I don't have my thing up to let me know what sidesteps you have to go against certain people. I have it written down, so I have it in front of me. But if that tracks her weak side, yikes. Basically. Sidestep to the right. That in the down and that in the back. Can now gain 90 gusto by inputting the new move. The fourth hit of this move can be canceled into a crouch. No, you're blocking the low because you got it. And Asuka can cancel it and go into something else. Oh my goodness, no. Another new cancel. That's gonna be rough, man. I think people are gonna struggle. It almost looks like people are gonna struggle because now there's like a whole lot of new things happening. And it's just like, are you kidding me? Now I got the Asuka's, you know, forward 2 cancel. The slow low into cancel. Like, you know, you see the moves and you get used to it. Now they added that as well, and it could also end in a mid, by the way. She can just kick you. So if you think that she's going low and she goes mid and she blasts you, she just gets a free hit on you. Oh man, that's wild. Adjusted the opponent's behavior on a down hit. So forward 2 and these, maybe you don't hit them anymore. Change the damage from 20 to 17. Down 1+2 got hit hard. Reduce the opponent's recovery by hit by 8 frames. Change the damage from 520 to 515. That's can. That was too strong. Got nerfed. Makes sense. That was really strong. The startup of the attack has been changed from 26 frames to 29 frames, giving us a chance to be able to react a little bit more. The chip damage has been great because they did that to my Elisa. Reduced the chip. The distance between the player and opponents on block has been even more increased, so they can't go into plus hit you again and then hit you again. We get sent further away, so Asuka can't just like keep doing it over and over, and keep changing the time from holding it and not holding it and mixing you up that way too. The scaling on the aerial hit has been nerfed for hitting you on the ground and hitting you again with the move. Yeah. Damage down. Expanded the downward hitbox to reduce unintended whiffs in certain situations. Okay. Reduce the distance where the counter hit has been reduced, so she can hit you with that and you won't get sent flying. Went from plus 25 frames to plus 17 frames. Okay, anyway, Azucena, I don't know if they're gonna leave her the same or not. I can't wait to watch a video and see if they're like, nerf, 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 buff, buff, buff. Overall, she's been nerfed, and I'm like, cool, good to know. A new move called Mowing Kick during sidestep. Faster frames? That's a buff. It can allow for an Okizeme to allow a ground combo. More damage. The forward hold forward 3 has been buffed. The thing that they nerfed, I think the thing that they nerfed, they buffed. Is it 4 or is it 3-2? Oh, I think it might be 3-2. It might be 3-2. Never mind. I think it's 3-2, not 4. Okay. Expanded the hurt box, reduced the the instances, okay. Tracking capability. Did everyone get a new move? As of right now, the very few people that I read down to Brian, from Elisa to Brian, everyone's got a new move. I thought like season 2 was crazy enough, but adding new moves upon stuff on season 3 sounds a bit wild. This move goes from +1 to +5. from -5 to -9. So all you did was just end a turn. We can't punish that. You just lost your turn. Easier to connect to multiple hits. The consumption has gone up. -2 to -7. -10, -13. I think that's like a nerf because like, he was kept on. You could stop at any of these points, and there's like nothing you can do if he stops earlier or lets it rip. It's gone up again. The chip damage has gone down. More heat consumption. Damage down. Chip damage on block has been removed. Okay. It sounds like a bunch of nerfs. Have a good one, Flowers. I'm not gonna read through every single thing. I'll be here all night, but I just wanted to get the overall look. And then when I watch a video, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I do remember seeing all of this. Crazy. Okay, well that's Brian. We're not even halfway through this. Claudio and Clive. Oh boy. Devil Jin. If they nerfed Devil Jin, everybody, I'm gonna feel real bad because Devil Jin's hurting right now. Yeah, to me he's strong, but in like a competitive scene, yeah, I understand when they say in the competitive scene he's really weak. Why take Devil Jin when you can have an Anna, right? New move, Orbit Slice, revision to the core moves. This is more safe, and now does chip. So the move is easier to evade with a lateral movement. -12 to -14. Okay. What are the egregious moves? A little bit more punishable for the back 3-3. Reduce the tracking so you can probably start sidestepping this now. I just hope they, like, I hope they nerfed him. I just want to see, like, numbers. Yeah, +8 to +5, lower pluses, and then damage not up, but damage down. And, like, higher negatives, so -9 to -11. Start making him punishable. Allow him to, when he does things that are across the screen massive, well, he's in trouble for it. +14 frames? I dream to have that many plus frames on any move. Devil Jin. Improve his air combos, making it easier for players to create. So a 13 frame punish move he got. Is that, I don't know, I'm hoping Double Jins are like, yay, okay, this is good. I don't know, I don't know my stuff, but we strengthened the tracking transition into the Morning Crow. Dude, oh, on hit, I was gonna say. Man, there's a lot of words here. A lot of words and a lot of things. There's a lot of adjusted the collision detection happening here. Okay. Again, I'll let the professionals tell me about what's going on with all these characters. If I know that the frames going like more negative, which means they're more unsafe, so it's a nerf, and knocking down the damage and removing ship and removing wall splat and removing, you know what I mean? Like I know what nerfs are, but reading all of this stuff, yeah, no, thank you. Dragunov. Eddie's there, Fakurmam is there. To revise with the goal of making it easy for him to initiate offense. Okay. That's right side movement, huh? You could use this move while crouching? You could use this move while during sneak? This move is now faster? It can hit you more? I'm looking for like numbers of nerfs and stuff. Unorthodox movements. They're planning on expanding his offensive options from Negativa. Sounds rough for me. That sounds rough, but I don't know if it's like uh-oh. Okay, -9 to -5. A little bit more unsafe. A little bit more unsafe. Chip damage has just been done on the last hit. Okay. That's a nerf. Okay, nerfed. Adjustments were made with a focus on bug fixes and stabilizing moves behaviors. A 2-hit attack, huh? That triggers an airborne tornado state was added. Huh, okay. The stance was made cancelable as well. Go into Rama stance and cancel. It doesn't look like they nerfed him, it just looks like they, you know, made stuff not miss and stuff and mitigate an unintentional... Alright, I'm just like quickly going through this. I'm just looking for numbers. Some Fang is there, a little bit of Heihachi, a little bit more Harong. Expanding his offensive options from shifting clouds. Okay. Okay, so a little less damage from the heat. From -7 to -3. Did they take the lows thingy to go from, okay, I mean, that looks like a nerf. I don't know if it's low, low, mid? +3 to go into shifting clouds? Dude, I'm not seeing a whole lot of nerfs across the board. Like, not like, you know, people are getting chopped to pieces here. So I may have to like watch somebody else who goes through it and goes, yeah, this doesn't sound bad, but this is a nerf. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Heihashi's God mode was too strong. Added a new move. He could hold it, and he could try. He could charge it too. Dude, what? I don't like Heihachi's got. I don't see anything too crazy here for Heihachi. His final powered up mode is just too strong. Huh. There you go. Exceptionally high performance. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see what they do here. Again, a lot of people do think he needs to be nerfed. It's not like, you know, Tekken 7 Fakumram nerf. Like not to like remove him, but some of the stuff was strong, right? From what I can tell, other people saying. I doubt. Like I remember this one here is like, oh, input has changed to that to this. They didn't like nerf it. They didn't make it so. I was expecting this to be like, yeah, it's not this safe anymore on hit, and even less so on block, and it's not homing. We got rid of the homing out of it so that you can't just run this. Be like, well, I don't know what to do. Down 3+4. I thought they were gonna do something with that. Okay, maybe not. Well, I'll a lot of professional tell me what's going on here, and then I'll be like, oh, cool. From me, it doesn't look like nerfs here at all. A little less damage, but a little more damage here. Dude, we got Jack 8. That's a lot for Jack 8. That was a lot. I see a lot for Jin as well. And not bad for June. She definitely, like, a lot of people need to be nerfed. It is true. Has been further stabilized. What about his stuff that he was doing? Yeah, so I think at this point, everyone has a new move. Like, I haven't fully confirmed it, but everyone now to Jack has now got a new move. Wild. Reduce recovery time, reduce the start frame. This is safer. I'm not seeing nerfs here. Yeah, so they're talking about the heat being overly strong and specific in all situations. Anytime there's a wall, you die. Yeah, so all the stages with walls. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of walls everywhere, too, at all times. It's not like there's like one wall and the rest of the map is just wide open. And if you miss the wall, then you gotta like somehow 180 back to it. Yeah, no, it's not like that. Awakened Fiendish Claw. A mid-attack usable only during heat was added. Wait, in heat stance, he just got more options in heat. I don't get more options when I go into heat. I got my Hello World that I just got for the first time at the end of Season 2. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. There's nothing new that happens after that. Everything else is the same. It's the same moves with the same animations and a little bit more safer on block. Is that it? It used to do chip, it used to do a lot of things. Okay, it doesn't do any of that now. 25 to 27. safe? I forget what, I hope one of these moves that keeps hitting you in the air combo and you drop the combo. But if you like hit a button, Jin will hit you and full combo you again. And it's just like, I'm pretty sure if you drop the combo, Jin should just keep attacking and whiffing, not track me and then full combo pick me up from his combo again. That had to go, was what I would think. The wall stinger no longer is triggered. Okay, I just like new move, a fast starting move suitable for as a guaranteed punish. Huh. From 20 to 14. Negative 13 to negative 10. But as a follow-up now. So, this is safe. You'll understand why if you get hit with this move. If you get hit with this or they stop, you're gonna realize that this is safe. +2 to +5. Hey, lucky you. You're going up more pluses. Did my Lisa get more pluses? Because I don't remember me going, cool, I get more pluses now. I don't think so. I'm just gonna call it, I don't think I got buffed to the thing where I got pluses. More pluses than ever. Kazuya's here. That is not a whole lot of King. Kuma and Panda. It's not that I want to skip this, it's just, what time is it? It's just like, I'm not gathering as much information as you think I am. Okay. Yeah, the 1-1-2 down and the 1-1-2 forward. I saw that one at least. They showed that one in the little video that they showed. Faster, more safer. Reduce recovery, so faster to be able to block. I'm not seeing any weaker damages and bigger numbered negative frames. Oh no. New move. A new throw that triggers a tornado state. King got a new throw? Oh my goodness, oh no. And it's a 1+2, so you again, King is lucky enough that all of his grabs look like 1+2 when he's wave dashing and getting the grab ready while he's wave dashing, so you can't quite see what it is. And to have another new one where it's the Shining Wizard or the throw, and now you can probably prompt this now as well. Something is more safer. Damage has gone up. I think, from what I can tell, again, I am very casual, I am seeing not nerfs. I am seeing things are kind of kept the same. Remove some things like, you know, the wall splat, but buffs. Okay, hey, there you go. -9 to -5, better. 5 to 0, better. More negative. There you go. That's Panda. Yep, that's gotta go. I think was it that one that they hit you, go walk behind you, and then do a thing, and there's nothing you can do about it. I hope they got rid of that. Anyway, there's something that Panda was doing that was not allowed. Lars. How many Lars stuff is here? So even if you see a lot, it doesn't mean your character got nerfed to pieces. Law should be nerfed. Like, he should be. To be the only one to make it as far as they did with that character, there's a lot here for Lee, everybody. Lars can now more readily create offensive opportunities. Good for him. Could he not already do that before? They did something with a 10-hit combo? Nobody ever does 10-hit combos. And it's just like, I know it's like a cool thing that they left in, but nobody uses it. You went from unsafe to absolutely safe, and you could sidestep and you could do other things? The damage went up. Silently one's you're still safe. You just lose your turn. Oh, I am so looking forward to watching the people who I watch talk about this update patch, and they go through it and they're like I want to know if they're losing their minds or not. He can hit you with this, and you don't get sent further away. So he can hit you with this and hit you with this again. But reduce the amount of heat recovery by half. But he can still recover heat! The problem with Law is that he can keep hitting you and keep staying in heat forever. I mean, I'm over-exaggerating on purpose, but you know what I mean? Like, he can just keep gaining heat. He's breaking the system even more so than most people. By being able to recover heat, that's not something we all can do. Something's faster? More plus frames? Only in the perfect execution, okay. Did they make all of his moves harder to execute now? That'd be fantastic to bring him back to, you know, the good old Law that people tried really hard to just learn how to do. More transitions in the Hitman. More plus on block. Okay, well that went down a little bit, but... Can't be cancelled into a crouching state. To me, this is like, they didn't like go season 2 and like buff everybody to unbelievable numbers, but they didn't nerf anybody either. And I'm like, oh, Lydia better have more. Yes, okay. That was a lot of things for Lydia. Lydia needs it as well. Like Heihachi, she can just like kill you by her just going, medium, low, high. I win. My round. And if you guessed wrong, you're dead. And, like, yes, that's kind of a different way to play, but she can do it. That's the thing. Like, she's able to just couple right guesses and you lose that round. So, again, a lot of my information is from people who, they know what they're talking about. And I trust that when they say that, they really mean it. Lightning Glare. Easier to construct a combo routes. Really? Okay. Now deals chip damage on block. Okay, one thing got 5 less damage. Something got buffed damage. I don't know about you. Okay, a little less, 1 frame less. That is a nerf, but this is a buff. Way safer frames. Oh, okay. Yeah, but get into heaven and earth and like. I see what they just wrote here, but I don't think it's gonna affect her that much. If she just chooses to use it and blast you anyway, you're still dead. Down. Down, down, down. Good, good, good. Negative 18? Down on the chip stuff. Good. Oh boy, okay. I look like one character finally got a couple slaps on their hands for being a little too crazy. Whoa, did Lily have... Oh, okay, when I scrolled, I saw one thing on Lily, and when I scrolled, I only... we were done. I'm like, there's no way Lily only had one thingy, but okay. Miarizo... Nina... Really? That is not as much as I thought I would see here. On counter hit and follow up with the back face. Can also go into back turn as well. Damage a little bit down on that move. Now deals chip damage. A little bit more safer. New move from Miarizo. I don't see any nerfs or anything. Oh my goodness, what is going on? She should have overtuned moves. She's already good at neutral. What are you talking about? We aim to give her more expanding options in the neutral. Oh, cool. She can lock you down. Oh, anyway, that doesn't matter. I just know a lot of people talk about how strong Nina is. Safer and more frames on hit. Damage went down, so that's a nerf. Back 222, the slapping thing. Okay, that makes sense to nerf that. Now does chip damage. Dude, I don't remember my character getting this move now does chip damage. We get more plus frames on hit and block. I I am having a blast looking at this by myself and going like, cool, this is what people go through. Now, I don't know fully everything, but I'm seeing some things. Paul, that's not bad. Raven, we'll see if there's anything there. And not a lot for Reyna either. Most interesting. Of knocking the opponent back on block to create distance. From +2 to 0. We're already at Here, okay with Paul. -4 to -1. -9 and -7. They're just getting safer. They're still unsafe and they lose their turn, but getting a little bit safer is... A new launcher from Soul Zone has been added. Okay. -16 down to -13, buff. -9 to -6, buff. No longer forms a true block string. Okay, so did they stop something to allow them to just parry anything kind of junk? Makes it easy to create new offensive routes. A new high attack with homing properties was added. And this is you can, if you hit, you can do this as a guaranteed follow-up. Okay. This is fun. This is fun for me, because like my career is not on the line for this, right? I don't have to worry about all these new moves that I gotta now lab for the next couple weeks or months to be able to go into a tournament and hopefully win with all the stuff that's happening. Like I'm thankful that I'm trying to be my best to be casual at everything, but I am seeing a little bit of a nerf here. Reduce the traction, so a little nerf. The count rate has changed, so I'm assuming you can't do like follow-ups and stuff. I'm hoping. Buff. A nerf. I have no idea what it was before, so it just gave me one number, not two. All I see is that this isn't like a crazy nerf across the board. Shaheen has a lot. Steve does not have a lot. Nor does Victor. A single hit mid attack that triggers a tornado was added. Damage has gone up with Shaheen. I don't know about you, but that was not a whole lot going on. Nemesis hook. Ducking left and ducking right. Peekaboo can be crouched. Cancelled crouched. From Lionheart can perform a quick spin and can perform the leg hook throw. It doesn't look like nerfs at all. A first hold enabled technique. You can hold a technique. Buff. A buff, a buff, a buff. A buff because it's safer. A buff? A buff? Okay, okay. We're at Xiaoyu Yoshi Zafina. The end. I wasn't sure. Like I wasn't expecting. I really wish I would have said like, listen, I'm going into season 3. I don't think they're gonna nerf everything. They're not gonna remove everything. And back to the basics doesn't mean anything that everyone's hoping for. And like, I am not gonna be fooled by these words. But like, I didn't need to say it. Like, I didn't think I need to say it. Like, I was just like, whatever they do, like, we know they want to keep it aggressive. But I thought maybe a little bit more nerfs across like the characters that like people are like, listen, this is look at what happens when I hit you with this, and you block with this. Like, what do you do? And like these moves gotta go. Like I assume some of that would have been balanced. A back-facing opponent. Okay, so in back turn she gets a new move. A -11 to -9 buff. +3 to +5 buff. There's a thing that Yoshi was doing that's literally breaking the game with a counter move that hits everything at faster than 10 frames, which is the fastest move you can use on anybody. And it doesn't matter, he can still parry that and combo you. -9 to -10, okay. Can transition into more stance. Okay, there's a lot here for Yoshi. I don't see the move that I'm looking for, and I'm like, uh-oh. The stuff that's like too crazy. Zafina has 6 things. Can transition into a Manta stance. Can transition into Manta stance. Altering your state from crouching to standing, so she can't force you in a crouch with forward 3 now, which is, that should be a nerf, and it is probably much needed. Spend the hurt box, dude. I don't know about you, but that didn't sound like a whole lot of nerfs, like at all. Where's my window capture at? You? Delete. Yes, please. Okay, everybody. I'm finally back with like my normal, regular setup. Okay. That was a lot of info, so that's kind of hard to do. That was like a lot of info. It was an information dump, and my brain's like, yikes. And I'm like, okay, so I now know like doing a whole season thing, and I didn't even read everything. That is a big undertaking. That's like a multi-hour stream, and knowing what you're looking at and then talking about it, it's gonna be like a 4+ hour stream easily for season 3 content and going through stuff. So now that we're on actually Tekken 8 in season 3, we already missed the thing where it said, this is your rank, we were nerfing you down to Battle Ruler. Here are your 2 title things that we gave you, and now season 3 stuff. New character selection background music. I need to reset the character selection music first to hear it. Player customizations can have their own save stuff. So I could have that for one character and that for another? Okay, that's kind of interesting. You can hit that and down to swap sides. Okay. Let's grab our free stuff, shall we? Okay, so I don't see anything here. Okay. Purchase a premium pass. Okay. Ah, no losses. Nice. Okay, I'm liking that. I'm liking that it's all just back to nothing now. So we made it to Kishin, and everybody made it as low as Battle Ruler. Now, I started losing near the end. I had a higher win rate at the start, but 50 wins, win rate of 72.5 isn't bad. And then 70.6 with the rank stuff. Yeah, that's I started losing there. Right. Is there like a number, or is that the same? So Kishin, everyone was Battle Ruler. Flame Ruler. To Shinryu. Okay. Let's go to character customization. I was curious if there was anything new. Okay, I think I gotta go to the options then. I don't see where all of my gallery? What did I miss? I don't know what it is that I bought, but it's mine now. Was it my community? Oh, I finally found it, I think. Edit profile. Yes, I haven't played as the other characters. There should have been a new plate somewheres. 2 of them, actually, and they should be here. These should be the things that we got. Yeah, here we go. It's this. It just didn't show up here. Okay. Attack frequency? Heavy damage and dominance. Attack... I had S plus on defense, but that got taken over by something? Heavy damage. $141,991. Okay, well, you know the one thing I only need to do one thing. Where do I change the background music?
Alisa Boskonovich. Jin Kazama.
Okay, I think I gotta go to the jukebox after this. I just want to see my new move. Let's go to a bright stage.
Get ready for the next battle.
Huh? It's a 19 frame startup move. So I'm not able to hit you. So my Alisa has a special move. Okay, so if I swap to Jin. Yeah, see how Jin just wobbles? And walks back? Yeah, so that's pretty cool. My Alisa will do a backflip. Okay, this looks really weird. That looks really weird. It's as weird as some of the other season 2 new moves. It just looks really weird. It looks weird. It's linear. Very, very, very linear. It's -7, so it doesn't... I don't, like, get anything out of this. Like, I'm not, like, plus frames to something. So, what is this move supposed to do for me? Give me more options to get into destructive mode. Oh, excuse you? It's a grounded hit, everybody. Very strange. On hit +8. That's 14. $11. 15, I could do that one. I need to do a 17 frame, so not that one. I could do that. Nope. Absolutely, absolutely, I could do that one too. On hit, I can do a lot of things. On block, I just lose my turn. I'm not seeing where I would use this to make my Elisa stronger. Okay. It's a weird counter hit. It's a weird... I'm gonna hope an Elisa main shows up and goes, okay, when you have people like this on a counter hit with their head this way, you're allowed to do some get up option stuff, but is it like I can launch you and do something about it? Or is it like I can hit you or I can hit you? And it's just like, yeah, now you can defend again. Sure, I hit you, but you're not dead. Can I actually launch you from a hit? Now, I have to counter hit you too. I have to 19 frame counter hit you. But all right, okay, I don't need to, I did this. And not that. Okay. I have this one, yes. What's interesting is the counter hit 4 makes you back turn, face up, head towards. That's interesting. And also face up, head towards. Leaving your back exposed if you get up by guarding. Now, I know there are other ways to get up without leaving you exposed like that, but in the lower brackets, that's gonna catch some people, and it's probably gonna throw you off for the first little bit until you get used to what the Elisa wants to do to you. If there's like 2 moves an Elisa can do, you're gonna have to just lab it and go, okay, Elisa wants to do this or this, and none of them is gonna get you killed, or if one of them does, I need to learn it as soon as possible. But like, I doubt I'm gonna have a move that can finally knock you down, and then have something that can kill you. I'm trying to figure it out, but yeah. I've always had ways to get in to destructive form. Now I have a -7 on block destructive form, -5 on block homing high, and a move that I would never do in the open, -7. Like, nothing is helping me get into destructive mode here. I am not plus frames into destructive mode. Now I am. Right? Now I am. I had to do a lot to get there, but I got there. You respected this Elisa too much. I'm going to assume when I watch one of the Elisa people that talk about Elisa, where all the other ones don't talk about Elisa, they just play as her and they never say anything, or it's just Tekken replays and nothing else. There is one person that talks about them. I just don't think they've ever gone and done tournaments, and I don't think they've ever gone and done other stuff as well. It's fine. Like, I'm not like putting them down because I'm not gonna go to tournaments either. But it's just like I'll hear what they say, because I think they said in season 2 they're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here with the destructive form, not doing no chip damage. I can't do anything with this. Why be +1 when I can't hit you? Right? I used to be able to I used to be way higher than +1, and we were right here. So if I hit you, you would sidewalk that, right? And I think either would work. Yeah, you would just like... The whole point of that slow mid is you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I could do this into that. To remove this option. Whoops. Whoops. It's having the destructive form not be that plus on the move of a high or a mid. My bad, you're on That's what's you're not blocking. But the mid does nothing for me now. No chip damage. You're fine. Remember when that took out almost half of your life? I forget what the sequence was, but even if it was this, no, it wasn't. It was. Yeah, that used to take out half of your life, and you had a bunch of chip, so I could just hit you or grab you, and you're down to half and or more. But like, I don't do that anymore now. And I did a thingy at the first, which is also throwing off the damage. But yeah, destructive mode is nerfed, and this mode sucks, and so does this mode. Right? I every day I get floated out of this every day of my life. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they just left Elisa alone, and they're like, well, we don't know what we want Elisa to do, so we can pretend to give you a move that'll allow you to engage from far. Again, I have this. I have that. It's just like another way to get into destructive form. That leaves me way too close to you. And at -7, I don't think I could do much other than like armor if you retaliate right away. Like, I don't know what else to do. I didn't get anything that like opens up more routes that I see. I don't see this giving me 7 or 8 different routes. Yeah, I don't know. This new move isn't really doing anything like this move is crazy, by the way. That's a crazy move. Right? That's something she never had before. A mid that you either A, have to anticipate and sidewalk it, or if you are going to block, well, you've now got yourself caught into literally a blender, because now I'm +4 and I can hit you again. No backstepping is gonna get you away. I'll still hit you, even if you're sidestepping, I can still clip you. Yeah, I can still clip you. Yeah, like everything hits, and if you try to sidewalk, I still got that. Yeah, like I don't know. I hope to watch, hopefully, an Elisa talk about Elisa Season 3 changes and what they think about it, since they did it in Season 2. And then I want to hear a few of the people who I watch. I want to hear their whole opinion on Season 3. And again, I read a few things on Twitter, but I don't want to read it as actual facts, because it seems like doom and gloom over there. So I'll wait to see what other people say on YouTube as well as Twitter, and we'll go from there. But either way, this has been like an interesting little video. Again, I've already had my video out earlier today, so expect 2 videos to show up tomorrow, real time. But I don't think I need to do anything else. No, I'm not gonna go online and try to fight, not when I had the whole day of doing what I did. and I would rather like try to get Clear Obscure ready to go, even though it's I'm already like, yeah, I read too many words, I'm tired out. Yeah, the reading is tiring. So anyway, just I'm glad I took a look. I almost want to like watch some videos now. Hopefully there's some out, but it might still be too soon. But the moment the videos come out, I kind of want to watch them. I don't think I need to do a video on that, unless it's something crazy and I want to react to it. But I don't think I need to. I could just get back to the games I'm playing and continue them. While I'm glad I took a look and got an early season 3 video like other people. Like that's really it. But while I am here, I don't want to like ask a question that's gonna get you worked up and get you upset. Cause like I don't want to ask what's your opinion on season 3. I feel like I'm gonna not get quite responses that I would even want to be able to read or even be allowed to read probably. But I hope, because I was like, I don't think they're gonna do anything too crazy, and hopefully they do nerf some people. I don't think they're going to do anything crazy, and I was kind of right. If I did say it, I hope I did. I hope I had said it somewhere earlier on, a while ago. And like, we weren't gonna go back to Tekken 5, Tekken 6, back to those basics. Like, I didn't see that coming. What I can try, though... Now, let's try that again. Yeah, I didn't fly at all. But if I hit you, I can fly away. On hit. Okay, so I guess I didn't read that right. I'm glad I did that. On hit, I can still 50-50 you. They didn't get rid of it. Okay. If I whiff, I can't fly away. Okay. How plus is that? Plus 10, yeah. I'm free to do whatever I want there. Yep, -19. -19. I'm free to do the plus. Oh, free to do that. But on a whiff, my character will just stop and just lock herself into not being able to do anything. And I just land there with my back turned and going, huh. So I'm really hoping that happens to everybody else as well. It's like if you whiff your heat, your character just stops, and you get followed up there or launched. I don't want to set Jin up to do the heat and then I sidestep it and then see what happens. But yeah, we'll leave it there. My no wall still worked, okay. Yeah, anyway, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to, like, get to the wall and stuff, but... Oh, when every time I do this, I go on an angle. Oh my goodness. Oh, I had it perfectly, by the way. Yeah, I perfectly aimed the wall that good. I just failed that to this. It's been a while. Right? That's too fast. Anyway, let's go to another stage where I can just do it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Wait, could I wait? Where's the music at? Is that it? They added this? This is what they added? I think that's what they added. Not, I can't change the songs. Okay, I just had to practice it and I got it. Okay. Ah, that was weird. My foot went right underneath of his back and everything. I don't like when that happens. That's what I thought. I'd be too far away. Okay. Looks like I still got it. I have no idea how far this is away. I know like one step away would have been fine. But YOLO. So my thumb slipped. Boo. Did I punch right through him? Yeah, my fist went right through his entire body. This is wild. Okay. Oh, it's only one step back? Really? Yeah, I have to like kill myself if you block it, I'm dead. I can't crouch. It's so they still haven't patched this yet, did they? Still haven't patched this yet. So that's the only one that's safe, but so hard to do because I can't just crouch. That's a drop combo. Like it just doesn't work. Just got it. Right, that doesn't work. Whoops, I'm just so used for doing that. Wow, a little too quick. Ah, yeah, again, it's my natural to go. It's my natural to do wall rising 1, 2, 3. Okay, you know what? I'm tired of like walking back. I'm not holding. Yeah, I'm not holding down forward. What? Why am I not let going as well? Okay, now I'm jumping the gun. This is not working. I am struggling to make this work. Whoops. That was really difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do anything from that. Is there anything else that I could need to work on? Ooh, that didn't work. That's not working at all. So now I'm dashing in too far. Okay, I got it that time. Weird. Yeah, it's like I'm going in a little too far. Yeah, it's not working at all. I don't like how that's not working at all. Well, either way, it doesn't feel like this is broken anymore. Oh, I hit 3+4, didn't I? I did. Yeah, so that's working like every time. Most interesting, this one's not. Ah, I hit 3+4 again, it just didn't pop out, okay. I'm also off-timed by the looks of it. My timing is a little off. Either way, it seems like my combos are not broken, they didn't like mess with something. I still don't know what I'm doing with this. +8 on hit. Okay, it's good if I hit you with a 19 frame move. But if you block it, it's -7. Yeah, I don't know. And it doesn't work like this. Like, I don't get it, so I'm not too sure what I'm doing with that move. It was like, it's not like going like, oh, okay. This move, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna use that. Right? It's whiffing. $60 damage or 60 damage, okay. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. That does nothing. I'm not quite certain on what I'm... Like, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to hopefully an Elisa main out there who knows their stuff just talks about the new move and like how to utilize it in all of the ways. I remember the thing saying it's meant for Oki get-up situations, and if that's it, like, great, because I didn't really have too much to do anyway. I had this to right, I had like that type of Oki setup kind of thing. Like, I remember like them doing something into back 4-4 setup. So when I hit you with something, I can back 4-4 and like I'm right at you. Now it looks like they've changed the animation now. I don't remember this tornading you that far away. Yeah. Anyway, I've seen the new stuff, cool. But the new move is like, I'm not like, wow. I tried, my bad. I was using 2 pointer fingers for that, not my thumb and my thumb. Yeah, I was just like, boop, and like it didn't work. I had the controller down on my stand here. So, yeah, I'm not really seeing it. And I can't use it again. I can't use up back 1 again. Up back 1 doesn't do anything. Like, I can't use it again. like, I'm now stuck in this mode to either you duck. If you duck, I got you. If you sidestep, or I can just like choose to fly at you, and you can sidestep. You know what I mean? Like, it's... I don't know. Either way, let's call it here. This is an episode. I'm good with this. Yeah, I don't know what to ask for a question for you that wouldn't get you worked up or riled up. So if you're like me and you're casual, like, you can still fight your friends. And I will, hopefully, the next time I do another video episode of this, I would have had watched what other people who know what they're talking about, how they feel, and what's actually going on in Season 3. Like, around the world, professional tournaments, online, like the actual full story here. So, either way, thanks, Heavenlies, for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons you do by now. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.